So I wanted to show this fairly high investment 3-turn for the 90++ node in round 3 of the Illya event. This is, of course, the best node to farm, and you want to farm it as much as possible. Now this, again, is very high investment. So we got Arash with 2 lore spin. And at the beginning, you want to spend all of these skills right away. And just use Arash. He is easily strong enough to kill everyone as long as you, again, or as long as you use Arcueid's first skill to weaken the enemies. You can do that. So now here is where things get a little weird, because we are going to use this skill on from Koyanskaya because we want to get that cooldown, and we're going to switch out Koyanskaya this turn. So the nice thing, of course, is that because of all the NP charge abilities here, we do not need keep all the NP charges. Now here, things can be a little iffy. Even with my Arcueid NP2 level 100 gold bows, she doesn't consistently one-shot, but she always leaves the enemy with just enough HP that next few hits, even from somebody else, will kill him. And now, the last wave, you need to get at least 620k. You do this, lower the cooldown, lower the enemy defense, and, of course, buff the hell out of Arcueid. Now, if we have a Brave Chain by Arcueid, we're good, we're golden. There's no problems here. Sometimes she can one-shot the entire wave, just with the NP, but if not, the Brave Chain always finishes it off. But if we don't get any of Arcueid's cards, well, then it's gonna take more than 3 turns. Oh, okay, so there you go. But again, if we did not get any of Arcueid's cards, and if Arcueid was not able to finish the job just with the NP, the nice thing about this team is that with Koyanskaya and Oberon, you get 2 extra NPs, AoE NPs. Well, you don't really need it AoE, but anyway, you get 2 extra NPs to finish the job on turns 4 and 5, if need be. So you can use Koyanskaya's card, or NP, the next turn, to try to finish the job. And if that doesn't do enough, then you can try to do it with Oberon, although issue with Oberon is that he has class disadvantage offensively against the enemy. Yeah, you can see that he clears easily. There's no real issue there. And the second wave really is the kind of iffy one with Arcueid. Again, this is without the damage CE, so if you just use the damage CE, things become a lot simpler, but of course you lose out on drops. And another option you can do is use the Mystic Code damage buff on this round, so that you can really guarantee killing Nitocris. But then you have issues with the next wave, which maybe you don't want that, because you're not sure that Koyanskaya or Oberon can finish it. But, you know, I found that, again, she does well enough that even if the NP doesn't one-shot Nitocris, the next few hits will do it, no matter who it's from. So again, here we have the Brave Chain by Arcueid, no problem. Even if the NP doesn't do it, the follow-up hits will do it. So you can see, even if you had a weaker Arcueid, like the level 90 NP1, this is not, like, this is viable with base cards, right? You have to be a little more, you have to pay more attention and maybe sometimes get lucky, and you might have to rely on the insurance of Koyanskaya and Oberon's NPs more often. But as long as you have double Koyanskaya and Oberon, and again, a high investment Arash, although he's level 60, yeah, I did spend 2 lures on him. And you need, of course, Arcueid at least, what, 10, 6, 10? Or maybe it needs to be 10, 10, 10. In any case, if you have Arcueid and you don't have 10 or 10, 10, 10, shame on you. But yeah, that will pretty much do it. I also have a video where in my Korean account, I had a 4 to 5 turn with an NP1 level 100 Arcueid, but it was an Arcueid looping team, just Arcueid doing everything. I did not want to use a rush on that one, so I didn't figure it out at the time, but I think if I had decided to use a rush, it might have been viable. But that one used the damage CE, so that's another option you can do if you're willing to forego 1 damage CE slot, which, in my opinion, is not a bad deal. If you like the drops on this node, i.e. the actual material that drops, I'm not talking about the currency, then, you know, you want to farm this node a bunch. So getting a pretty consistent 3 or 4 turn, even 5 turn on this is a pretty good deal. So I would recommend farming the hell out of this. Because, yeah, this is one of the few lotteries ever that have bones in the lottery box. So if you're not gonna farm the hell out of FGO now, when are you, right? So I'll just finish this one run here, and I'll end the video. And I'll just show my servant stats. Again, this is a high investment team. I don't expect that many people to have NP2 Arcueid level 100 gold Fode, but that is her state. Arash again, level 60, and you know, didn't put any extra foes on it. Now, I did give him this strong leveled up CE, but that's not really necessary for him. It does help for Arcueid, so if you're having trouble consistently getting it done with, say, a weaker Arcueid, then leveling up this CE can help. And again, gold Fode and 10-10 NP2. The other servants, of course, you can see they're 10-10-10. She's back there just for bond and all max CEs. The CE levels for these 3 CEs back here don't matter. That should do it.